Hi, this is Arron Forrester from Belmont Chiropractic. This is about mid-thoracic drama. And mid-thoracic, I mean like between your wings or between your shoulder blades. So a lot of folk, and often men, a lot of guys will get some pretty significant dramas going on between their shoulders. And we're seeing this in younger and younger people now. There's a generation who have grown up, like sort of hunched over devices and things, and that puts a lot of wear and tear in the front part of your spine. So often we'll see some of the actual vertebra, some of the bones in your spine, those little square things that absorb all the weight, the front of them start to collapse, to break down forward. And that's not necessarily traumatic, although I guess it is trauma in so much as it's lots of your weight constantly going through the front part of your spine, and over time the front part of your spine starts to drop away. Now the problem with that is that then as the front part of your spine collapses, your weight shifts forward. So now there's more weight in the front part of your spine and more collapses, and you shift forward. And when the concern is we're headed towards hunchbackness, which no one particularly wants, but that causes pain. It stiffens up your neck, can have some pain going down your arms and headaches, and just takes some of the good bits away from your life. Now, when people have already got the front of those vertebrae starting to drop away, I can't fix it. There's nothing I can do that's going to restore the front of that vertebra back to goodness. All I can really offer you is to slow that process of breakdown down, or to stop it, but we can't reverse it. Once those bones are gone, they're gone, all right? So from here on, you're looking at managing this, and I know that's not sexy. I'd love to tell you I can fix it, and there's going to be unicorns and glitter and snowflakes, but it's not. It's a matter of doing the best we can with what you got. All right, if I was a dentist and you brought this in, I'd whip them out and give you new ones. I can't do that. I work with whatever crap you bring in. So there's a few things you can do. All right, now I'm a big fan of chiropractic care. I'm a chiropractor. You don't just wake up one day and decide to do this. I've got a story as to how I became a chiropractor, but I really like this stuff, and I know it's really, really useful. And it's not going to do everything for your spine, for this part of your spine, but it's certainly going to help. All right, so that's my starting point. Get your spine working as good as we can. Okay, so that's going to reduce inflammation. That's going to allow you to straighten up your posture somewhat and do the best with the spine you've got. All right, now there's some active things you can do. So that's a foam roller. Okay, so foam rollers are fantastic for you with this issue. And this is one of my colleagues, Bennett, Dr. Bennett on the foam roller here. You can see he's got his arms out the way, so you don't want to be having your arms on the ground. You need to have your head forward, your bum up, and you're rolling that thing through your spine, and that's inducing extension into your back, because most of us spend most of our day in flexion. You're hunched over a desk, whatever it is, or in the kitchen, whatever. We tend to have our spine sagged forward. This forces some extension in, which the idea being that if you do this on a daily basis, you're going to have a spine that's less likely to be crumbling through the front there, which is the concern with you now with this problem. Oh, and the last, I guess, little pearl I can give you with this stuff is to modify your activity. All right. A lot of the time I'm talking to fellas with this problem, to guys, and often sort of younger, 20s and 30s, computer gaming and video gaming and that kind of stuff, that posture we find ourselves in, even with a laptop, sucks for this stuff. So you want to try and change the way you're using those things. Sometimes lying face down can make it a lot more useful. You're extending yourself then, and the first couple of times you do it, you'll get tired real quick because you don't use those muscles like that very often. But changing your behavior, because a lot of us will find you spend 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours playing these games, and your neck's all stiff and you feel crap and all this stuff. So certainly reduce or change the way that you're doing those things we know are going to give you some dramas. Look, I know that's not the most hopeful video that I've given you on this stuff, but I firmly believe better than anything else, chiropractic care is what you need for this stuff. There's a few things you can do with your lifestyle that are going to help. We can't fix it. But you can make it a whole lot less crap by doing some of these things. I hope that is helpful.